Everybody goes to Gino's. Man, you've been humming that song, what, since the 60s? Ever since you heard from us that the Gino Giant is coming back to Baltimore's birthplace. And tonight, we hero worship the man bringing back our burgers. Here's Lamont Williams, who as a kid ate at the one on Route 40 West.
Flashback to 1957. The Baltimore Colts and their giant defensive end, Gino Marchetti, were beginning to dominate the NFL. That same year, Marchetti and some of his teammates opened a fast food restaurant in Dundalk that would later be known as Gino's. The main attraction was the Gino's Giant, a two-tiered hamburger sandwich that put Gino's on the map. In 1978, Scott Archery was born, with Gino's in his blood.
My father was a district area manager for Gino's, and my mother was a cashier at Gino's.
Gino's was sold to Marriott in 1982, who phased out the name in favor of their flagship, Roy Rogers. Archery, a 32-year-old businessman from Woodbine, remembered Gino's from his childhood and was looking to open a new business when he went to King of Prussia, Pennsylvania this past December with his family.
I happened to be up there over the holiday weekend between Christmas and New Year's, and I just saw a Gino's. And it just brought back all these memories, and I'm calling my dad. I'm like, can you believe there's a Gino's? And he's like, oh, I heard about that.
Archery met with the owners and Gino himself and worked out a franchise agreement that would bring Gino's back to the Baltimore area.
We're going to get a lot of people who originally ate at Gino's and want to come back and get a Gino's Giant and get some French fries and get a milkshake, and that'll be a great start for our business. But of course, we would love to draw on a new generation.
A new generation that will be able to taste history.
Well, the Gino Giant is, of course, on the menu. You have, instead of chicken, bone-in chicken, you're going to have the original recipe Gino's chicken, and it's going to be strips.
Of course, the Giant won't be 50 cents, but the idea of bringing back a Baltimore legacy is worth the price. In Mount Airy, I'm Lamont Williams, ABC2 News.
All righty, man. Hey, Scott is still looking for locations out there, but he hopes to open a Gino's in the fall. Now, here's the website that's been set up by Tom Romano, who opened the newest one. This is in King of Prussia, up around Philadelphia. And this is the whole website here. It gives you nice, the R story. You can go there for the history and all this kind of good stuff. And I tell you what, look at that. Look at the old thing here. And they also have the song up here. Everybody goes to Gino's. And there's Gino Marchetti right there. You know, Gino's 84 now. 84, and he started a new life. Isn't that something? Everybody goes to Gino's, and we will. You know what? This ought to be on an iTunes somewhere, right?